Okay, so we're going to look at vertical and horizontal shifts. So we're going to think of f of x, b to the x, as what we call the parent function. And I guess I'll graph that in orange. So for our example, let's start with f of x equals 2 to the x. And we already graphed this. I'm going to graph it kind of little, but it looks something like this. Well, now if we change for a vertical shift, the form is going to look like this. F of x equals b to the x plus, could be minus, the number could be negative, d. This is going to do a vertical shift, the d. So let's say we have f of x equals 2 to the x plus 3. Well, then I'm going to just pick up that graph, the parent function, and I'm just going to move everything up 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to have a point. I'm going to have a point. 1, 2, 3 there. We have a point. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's just not graphing for me. All right, and then I'm going to take this one and move it up 3. And I'll take this one, 1, 2, 3. And so it's going to look something like that. Notice that your horizontal asymptote also moved up 3. Okay, so your domain is still all real numbers. But the range now is going from 3 to infinity. And the horizontal asymptote is at y equals 3. Okay, so that's a vertical shift. And of course, it could have shifted down if it had been 2 to the x minus 3, then the whole thing would have shifted down. Okay, now let's look at a horizontal shift. A horizontal shift is going to be in the form f of x equals b to the x plus c. Okay? So let's say our function is f of x equals 2 to the x plus, I'm going to do a big one, 5. Okay, well then this is going to shift. Now remember, it's going to be the opposite because it's horizontal. So it's going to shift 5 left. Okay, it's not going to shift to the right. So I need to take all my points on the original, the parent function, and go back 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to have 1 here, and then 2, 4 there, and like this. So it's going to look something like that. So the orange curve shifted back 5 units left. Okay, it was a horizontal one. The domain is still all real numbers. The range is still 0 to infinity. I didn't shift it up or down. And then the asymptote's also going to be the same. Oops. Y equals 0. Okay, so you can see the asymptotes right there, the horizontal asymptote. Okay, so that's what we're doing with the vertical and horizontal shifts.